Hello. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, teachers. We'll be starting at the time what is assigned. So we have our host Bhavna ma'am with us as well. We'll be starting soon.
তাই বলি ঠিক আছে আরো আমার না একটা আরো তিনটে চারটে দিয়েছে এবং একটা করে দিয়ে দেবে। কিন্তু মহারাজ পাস না বিটেক পাস না হলে তোকে কি করে নেবে?
Patrick, sir, kindly mute yourself. Good evening to all the wonderful teachers who have joined us. We would be starting in another 5 minutes. Such a wonderful gathering we have here. Let's just wait for 5 minutes for others to join.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Deepak.
Wow, we have such a wonderful gathering now. It's already 4:05. Let's just start with it. So, first of all, a blissful evening to all the wonderful candidates who have joined here. I'm Ankita Singh. I am your co-host today from company YOLO EdTech. We are happy to organize this webinar on this computational thinking and AI literacy for you all. So here I would like to extend my gratitude to each one of you to join us this webinar. And here we have our co-host, Dr. Bhavana Chibbar. I would like to take this opportunity to also introduce ma'am to all of you. So your speaker today would be Dr. Bhavana Chibbar. She is a PhD holder and IIM Calcutta alumna. She is highly accomplished author, master trainer in cybersecurity. She is also a CBSE and NCRT trainer, a Microsoft innovative educator, a Google certified educator, and curriculum developer with extensive expertise in the education sector for more than 25 years of core academic experience. Dr. Bhavana Chibbar expertise and forte lies in the area of in-core academics, school operational planning, training, and administration within the main line of the K-12 school systems. Ma'am, do we have you here on the panel with us right now?
Thank you so much for welcoming me. And Ankita, I feel truly blessed to be a part of this session. And I hope that candidates are joining right now. Till the time they join us and till the time we start our learning on the today's topic, let me share this video with everyone so that we just have, why there is a learning. When we make this thing, when we understand this thing that yes, there is a reason to learn, then only we will be able to learn properly. So let's start today with this video, and let me share my screen. I'm sharing my screen, and in the screen, I am going to play this. You just have to tell me that this audio is visible or audio is.
What do we think of when we think of the future? As a country, we've always embraced the future and discovered exactly when they need it. But this is impossibly.
Ankita, I need a favor.
Yes, ma'am, it is audible.
What do we think of when we think of the future? As a country, we have always embraced the future and discussed many big ideas about what the future may hold. All of us have a common interest in the future: kids. What does the future hold for them? Our current system is failing our kids and our country. We know that America is falling behind. We are not getting kids where they need to be in reading, science, and math. Education is a critical part of the solution to every problem we face. The key question is, what does the future of learning look like, and how will we create it? When we think about the future, we're usually doing one of two things: dreaming or dreading. When we dream, we start with an idea, a positive trend, and take this idea to its logical conclusion. We imagine a utopia that represents our hopes for all that's possible. Maybe that idea is a belief in the promise of technology to transform learning. What would that look like? We might dream of being able to assess each student's needs and then magically give them exactly what they need, exactly when they need it. But this is impossibly perfect and simplistic, ignoring the complexities of the learning process. When we dread, we start with a fear, a downward trend, and we likewise play out this idea to its logical conclusion. We imagine a dystopia, one filled with our fears of what might happen in the future. Here, the very same issue, the use of technology in the classroom, might veer off in a completely wrong direction with dreadful outcomes. Kids trapped in a matrix of robotic instruction. Of course, this is equally simplistic and ignores technology's potential. Whether dreaming or dreading, our role in the future we imagine is usually passive, where the future is something that happens to us and to those around us. But there's a third way we can think about the future. Between dreaming and dreading lies designing. For designers, the future isn't a far-off place. It's a place where they work every day. Design is a form of activism. We imagine the future we want, then pick up the tools to start building it. Designers see the world as a kit of parts. They reshape and reassemble the best pieces from what's already out there to create something new and better. So what does it take to rethink learning? It's not about replication. It's about selecting and integrating many different parts to create the foundation of a new model. This is the art of integrative design. From birth to adulthood, society's purpose is critical: to accelerate our learning. And what's most important for kids today is learning how to learn. Society must develop learners ready to tackle challenges they cannot anticipate. Education is a system we created to serve that purpose. Over 100 years ago, we invented modern schooling to send kids to one of three main places: the factory, the farm, or the university. We always lost some kids, but this model provided a middle-class life for most and economic growth. Over time, the economy changed. Farm jobs diminished and office jobs surged. College grads always had better access, but there was also a path straight from high school to the office. As office work changed, it got harder to get there from high school. Eventually, that path disappeared. College became the main path to opportunity. We started sending more kids to college, but we didn't change the overall system. Education broke down, trapping too many kids on paths that no longer made sense for them or for the country. As farm and factory jobs continued to decline, we started to lose even more students. The retail sector rose up to catch them, but these low-skill, low-wage jobs often failed to move kids forward in life. With the decline of good jobs, kids had nowhere to go. Retail increasingly offered the only alternative. We lost even more students to dead-end futures. More high school graduates tried to get into college, but found they were not prepared for success, academically or financially. Fortunately, community colleges emerged to help people re-engage in their own learning and seek new pathways forward. They helped many students get back on track, but most students still found their way to community college on their own or by accident. Today, far too many kids exit the K-12 system feeling stuck. Our model of school is broken. To understand how it's broken, we need to look inside. We see a system of 6 parts which create a student's experience. First, what they learn, how they learn, and how we know they're learning, and also where and when learning happens and who's involved. How we configure these parts determines how kids move through the learning process. More often than not, these parts form rigid barriers blocking the way forward or putting kids on the wrong path. Various innovators have focused on adjusting 1 or 2 of these parts to help kids move forward. This has spurred important progress. But this approach is not the answer. What we need is learning integrated, by design, addressing all parts at once rather than 1 or 2 in isolation. When we get this right, we make it possible for kids to accelerate their learning, to move forward in the direction they want to go. The best design models require kid power. Students must apply themselves to the learning process. It's our job to give them this chance, and we believe that's more possible now than ever before. Our research shows that a few key attributes are central to the new models we need. Future of learning models must be personalized, learner-driven, applied, cost-effective, and tech-enabled. And of course, kids don't power this system on their own. For every model, a set of outside conditions can either block its progress or help it take off and really work for kids. Without the right conditions, we make it possible for kids to. Students must apply themselves to the learning process. It's our job to give them this chance, and we believe that's more possible now than ever before. Our research shows that a few key attributes are central to the new models we need. Future of learning models must be personalized, learner-driven, applied, cost-effective, and tech-enabled. And of course, kids don't power this system on their own. For every model, a set of outside conditions can either block its progress or help it take off. Really work for kids. Without the right conditions, better models cannot take hold and scale. But just imagine what the future of learning would look like if we want to go.
I just want to ask
The future
one
of
question
learning
here.
models must be
What will come here?
personalized, learner-driven, applied,
Hold
cost-effective,
this for you.
and tech-enabled.
Okay. I just want to ask here because it's a big video and we're just listening everybody. And now I have seen so many members have joined. I would like to ask question from you. This is here why these models have been discussed. And before I start, I would like to see there are few learners, those who are listening to us very diligently. I would like to ask, I just want you to repeat what is written on the board so that everybody's get the attention. Okay? I want, who can read for me? Can you raise your hand? Savita Sinha. Savita Sinha. Savita Sinha, here it's a model. Future of learning models must be.
Ma'am, I guess they cannot read because mic access is not with them.
I just want you to repeat what is written on the board so that everybody get the attention. Okay? I want, who can read for me? Can you raise your hand? Savita Sinha. Savita Sinha, here it's a model. Future of learning models must be. But my voice is being echoed. Ankita, can you please see? Can you hear?
Yes, now I can hear properly.
I believe there is somebody who has live. It's YouTube live. Is this YouTube live?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that's what somebody has switched it on and then they're not able to. Okay, Minaz, you have raised your hand. Minaz, can you please read for me?
Personalized to fit each learner,
Yeah.
learner driver to let kids own their learning, applied to let kids learn by doing, cost effective to be feasible at scale, tech enabled to leverage technologies that work.
That's true. Why I am emphasizing this here? Because what we will be studying, the base of it is here only. Okay, let's start with this again.
And of course, kids don't power this system on their own. For every model, a set of outside conditions can either block its progress or help it take off and really work for kids. Without the right conditions, better models cannot take hold and scale. But just imagine what the future of learning would look like if we aligned these new models with the conditions that help them succeed. It would be a future where schools help kids get what they need to become successful learners and to accelerate their learning. But while school remains critical, it's not the only place where learning happens. Kids must be able to explore all their opportunities for learning, both in school and beyond. When we create a single integrated system, students will practice becoming lifelong learners, ready to go on to college or good jobs, ready for the challenges and opportunities of the future that awaits them. This is society's new purpose. We're already mapping this new learning ecosystem. We call our map the Human Capital Continuum, the paths that learners travel from birth to age 26 as they prepare for success in the adult world, and where far too many get stuck at key transition points. At Two Revolutions, we design and launch future of learning models and help catalyze the conditions within which they can thrive. We are partnering with forward-thinking governments, funders, nonprofits, and entrepreneurs.
Is if you I would really appreciate if you can switch on your cameras. I know it's a big size here where we are joined, but if you will be with me mentally, physically, emotionally, then definitely there will be a learning. This particular video address on the integration. This particular video talk about we need to train the learner learning how to learn. This video talk about that how the designing is important to teach. And here we have one tool called Techie. Techie is what? Let me show you what it is. Let me show you what it is. Techie is a new age integrated computer science curriculum program, which is NEP aligned. I hope it is visible, ma'am. No. Let me share the screen. Yeah. Techie is what? Techie is a new age integrated computer science curriculum project. It's based on NEP, perfectly aligned, unique pedagogy, focus on the skill development and project-oriented approach. In this video, in the last scene, what we have seen, I would like to invite Revati. Your hand was raised, but I'm asking you a question right now. Revati, what do you understand by the last set of this video? Revati, can you support us to understand, or may I ask from Ruchi? Okay, when we have this mindset to learn, Saturday evening we all are joined, we all are here with the intention to learn something. And we can't learn if we will not contribute. The first thing first, understanding is must. If you will not understand the concept, why we are doing what we are doing, then we will not be able to implement in the classroom. Okay, so this is what we are talking about here. दीपक कुमार प्रसाद, क्या आप कुछ बता पाएंगे कि जो हमने अभी वीडियो देखा है यहाँ पर, उस वीडियो में से आप क्या समझे? कुछ संक्षेप में। आज हिंदी दिवस है, हिंदी दिवस की आप सबको शुभकामनाएं। तो हम आज हिंदी में भी वार्तालाप कर सकते हैं। हाँ, अगर आप साउथ से हैं, आपको हिंदी नहीं समझ में आती है, तो हम इसका ध्यान भी रखेंगे। दीपक कुमार प्रसाद, अंकिता इनको अनम्यूट कीजिएगा।
Sure, ma'am.
कुछ तो समझ आया होगा। हमने 6 मिनट बड़ा, इतना बड़ा वीडियो देख लिया, क्या समझ में आया?
नहीं आया समझ में।
नहीं आया समझ में? ज्यादा भारी अंग्रेजी थी? चलिए, और किसी की कुछ समझ में आया? Yeah, please raise your hand. Ankita, देखिए किसने raise किया hand?
கொடுப்பாங்க, அதுல போய் நம்ம லிங்க் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி நேம் கொடுத்தா வந்துரும். அவ்வளவுதான், வெளிய வந்துருவாங்க. நாம அந்த குரூப்லயே உங்களுக்கு அனுப்புவாங்க.
Anyone please raise your hand. It's a big group. You need to raise your hand.
We
if you
have
want.
Deepika Sharma with us. Revati, Ruchi Sharma. Deepika Sharma has raised hand now.
Yeah, Deepika Sharma, please.
Very good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Actually, I have seen last 2-3 minute video. I didn't saw it from the beginning. What I actually learned is in future we need to plan such techniques, such methods for teaching that our students can learn better. Each student have different needs, and each student have level of understanding and intelligence is different. So we need to develop some strategies, some plans that can be easily put to each and every student so that he or she can learn in such a way that suits him or her. Moreover, in future, he can take any kind of challenge that comes to his or her life. Either it is financially, technically, or emotionally, or whatever in sense. Any kind of if challenge come to him or her, he or she can face that very well. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Deepika, for highlighting. Even though you just heard for So let's see, we have, okay, let me revise it. Why, what was the crux of that particular video? The video was like, they were telling about how to focus on integration. We need to train the learner right now for how, when, how much, designing, because the learner here has an unpredictable future, which we don't even plan, which we don't even foresee right now. So here we have something which will enhance the learners' product, the learners' understanding. Let us start with the presentation now. Okay. I hope I'm audible now. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay, fine. Now, today our topic will be integrating computational thinking and AI literacy in K-8 computer science education. K-8 stand for classes 1 to 8. And computational thinking, when the child is thinking, when the child and when the child has this limit that no, you have to learn this only, and they don't have any tools to do so, then they will not be able to enhance their thinking power. The computational thinking is a very big term. We will be able to understand it. Basically, it enhances the capability of solving a problem. And we are adding AI skills. Then that means it is giving us the technology which enable us and our learners to perform well. Now, I have a question for you. For this, what you have to do, you have to go to classpoint.app. Go to Google or go to Safari, whatever phone you have. Go to this and please scan this code. Scan this code. Like this. Put your camera over here. Scan this code. It will show you classpoint.app like this. And there will be this. If you can't, class point code. Class point code is 25251. And then enter. Your name is A, B, C, D, whatever name you want to give. You can give A, B, B, or you can write your own name too. I can write my own name. I have just written it and I'm joining. It's very easy tool. It will show you a question like this on your phone. And now you have to attempt this question. I have limited because I know the batch size will be very good. I want every one of you, the first 25 participants, those who have joined, I clap for you. All of you, all the members, please clap for them because they are the one, those who grab the opportunity to join this. Okay, now you all have answered. All these have answered now. And for answering and joining, I'm giving stars to everybody. I got a star too. Now, whatever answer you have written, and let's see, leaderboard. See, this is the tool which I'm telling you right now. Total star rank, it comes with this. Class rank is this. Everyone got Ankita Singh, A, B, C, Bhavna. See, everything is there, leaderboard. I can insert that as a slide also. This is the way I'm telling you one tool. And then you all have to write the answer here. See, this is on the slide. This is the leaderboard. I got the answers. I got the participation. And this is how we have learned one thing here. All of you have answered this or not? Are you able to answer that? Okay. So I'm just stopping this game now. Now I just see here. I can change. I'm just teaching you one tool which have been integrated. This tool is called classpoint.app. There was a question which I have asked and you have applied and you have given the answer here and all these participants have been joined. Now I can have a quick poll. I can ask for any poll. There is any true, false or so I can add here. I can do this or coming onto this. Let's see. Now the question was this. What is the primary goal of integrating computational thinking and AI literacy in K-8 computer science education? All of you, those who were not able to join, please type in chat box. I could see the answer C, 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 C. There are so many C. All. Vinita says all. Okay. C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D. Okay, I could see so many C. I could see so many C. Type down at least 100 answers I require. Shashi Kiran, what problem you have? You can share. You must have seen the answer, huh? Everybody. That's why you all have given the right answer here. The answer is the primary goal of integrating CT, that is computational thinking, AI literacy, from class 1 to 8 in computer science education is to develop problem-solving skills and digital literacy for the AI era. We can't go away with AI now. We have to learn to live with AI. And on the contrary, I always say this also, that HI, that is human intelligence, is always ahead from AI because we are the one who have created it. So no need to worry that the AI robots will take our space. Please don't worry about it. Yes, if you will not learn, if you will not grow, if you will not enhance your capabilities, or if you will not empower yourself, definitely you will be nowhere in the coming time. So that's what the answer is, that to develop problem solving skills and the digital literacy. Now this has been sensed by the government. I'll be coming on to it. Now, why we are adding CT in education? Because problem solving. कई बार क्या होता है, चलिए हम किसी से पूछ लेते हैं, क्योंकि आज हिंदी दिवस है तो हम थोड़ी सी बात तो हिंदी में कर ही लेते हैं। अभी हम आपसे बात करते हैं, हमारे को आप अनम्यूट करिए यहाँ पर चांदनी जी को। अंकिता, चांदनी को अनम्यूट कीजिएगा। चांदनी जी, चांदनी जी आप बोल सकती हैं?
चांदनी मैम, प्लीज ट्राई टू अनम्यूट।
चांदनी मैम अनम्यूट कीजिएगा। देखिए, अगर हम सुनेंगे नहीं, हम मिलेंगे नहीं, हम बात नहीं करेंगे तो हम कुछ समझ नहीं पाएंगे। हम यहाँ लेक्चर देने के लिए नहीं आए हैं।
भावना मैम, फरहाना मैम हैज रेज्ड हैंड ट्वाइस।
फरहाना जी समझाइए। फरहाना मैम, फरहाना आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछे।
Yes, can you please repeat the question? I'll give you the answer.
Okay, thank you, Farhana ma'am, for giving me a support. Okay, my
Thank
question
you,
is
ma'am.
my question is very simple. Have you ever taught or tried to develop this computational thinking in your classroom? Or
Yes,
if
I have done it.
Okay, if I ask your basic question, that there is a right now rain is there in whole country, and there is
Yes.
a dig and there is a water in it. So what
Yes.
normally happen with us, we need to jump that. Okay, very problem, very realistic problem. But when we see the statistics, 10 out of 3 fall in that.
Okay.
10 out of 5
Okay.
go wrong. Yes or no? As per the statistics, I'm not saying. So what is the basic problem they have?
Fall where, madam? Fall. It's raining everywhere. It's raining everywhere, you said.
Let me frame this again. There is a dig. I'm crossing the road, and
Yes.
I have to cross the road, and there is a pitfall here. Okay, and there is a water in it. Obviously, if I have to cross the road, I have to jump over it.
Yes.
It's a basic problem. It's a basic problem.
Yes.
Now, what you have to do, what steps you have to follow to solve it?
First, take the precaution to jump carefully so that you may not slip.
Okay. What kind of precaution, Farhana? I was looking for something.
That is, before taking a leap or before taking a jump, you should be careful and you must be well equipped enough to take a jump.
Okay. Can I frame like this? That you have to analyze your ability, that first of all, that how big this pitfall is.
Yes.
How big it is, and what is your abilities to jump.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I'm overweight. Analyze. The thing is this, analyze. This is very realistic. This is computational thinking. This is what?
Yes, ma'am.
Analyze the problem. Collect the statistics. My body will be able to jump or not?
Yes, exactly. That is what I was trying to say.
Normally, what we do, if I have to jump, I'll go behind, I will run, and then I'll jump. How much speed I need? Speed, velocity.
Yes.
Yes or no? We can relate with the very simple example. बिना computational thinking के हम survive ही नहीं कर सकते.
Yes, exactly.
हर जगह पर, if we say in our real life scenario, if you feel like that the computational thinking, this is the computer subject only, na? If it a computer is written there, why should I run? Why should I learn? What should I do with it? This is basically a problem solver.
Yes.
It gives you the power to analyze the situation. It gives you the power to think the solution for that problem. And it
Exactly.
you to take a decision making. From here it comes. Okay, thank you for Hana Khan for helping me to make this thing understandable to everybody. So,
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Ma'am, we
computational
do
thinking.
have,
Yeah.
hello, ma'am, we do have 3 more hands with us. Priyanka ma'am, Ruchi ma'am, Ruby, Karmakar ma'am. So all those who have raised your hands will get the access of mic. If you want to speak something, kindly raise hands. So we'll give you the access of mic. That's all. You can continue, ma'am.
Yeah. Priyanka, would you like to speak?
Yeah, ma'am. I
Yeah,
was
please.
just thinking, are you relating this problem to NLP? Means artificial neural network. You means deep learning and all that. Are you going with that topic and all that? Because how much I got from your videos and I'm listening to you, basically I come to the point that you are basically trying to tell us about algorithms and flowcharts which the neural network supports. I think so.
Priyanka, it is basically, say, I have this impression that I'm talking to computer science teachers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you are talking about artificial intelligence and neural network, what I come to know and what you were trying to explain, because this is a new topic and this is a new topic for kids also.
New
See,
topic,
what
but
are learning, that is same, but only the theories and concepts have changed over the time. Um, see,
Priyanka,
if
you're absolutely going
before
on a right path. But the thing is why we have to start it, pick up it from the computational thinking, because I am just trying to explain that the problem solving, the boosting problem, that's what I've written here. Boosting problem solving, encouraging teamwork, readying students for the technology, strength in facing challenges, boosting creativity via tech, and
yeah,
fostering critical skills. This is a critical skill. I just
yeah,
related to the real life example.
ki
I will
whatever.
be to the yes, I will be coming on to the next, because we need to understand the root cause.
Yeah.
Being a computer science teacher, I have started. I hope you are so young. I am very old. So I started teaching in 1997.
Yeah.
Computer science, and I used to have floppy disk with me to boot the system. This generation from which I belong, we have worked with the computers like anything. We have seen 3.1 logging from floppy. We have seen CD, DVD, smart boards, pen drive, and now Google Drive and cloud. Everything we have seen, we have traversed. We have seen a sea size change. When I start teaching, that was something different. When I being before coming to principal position, my last batch was in 2018. That time I was teaching ASP, Python, MySQL. So the thing is this, it's a change, but still why I picked up from the root to make you understand, because I have seen computer science teachers still struggling hard. What they are dealing is they're just doing with the course. That this is the book, I'll follow. And this is how I'll deliver. But this tool which we have, the tool which we have with us, the particular techie book which we have, it has plenty of options for you to make the learner understand and engage. That is very important. So let's coming on to this, Priyanka. Let's move on to the next. Coming on to this, why this has been taken care, because section 4.23 NEP 2020 talk about that curricular integration of essential subjects. That is 80% of high paying job will require a practical coding knowledge by 2030. By any other way, directly or indirectly, because the world is changing rapidly. The job scenario, the job prospects are changing rapidly. Now, coming on to this, the core of computational thinking, what it is, that's what Priyanka talking about. Defining computational thinking, algorithmic thinking. जैसे कि हमें चाय बनानी है,
अब चाय में तो पानी उबलेगा ही ना, पहला स्टेप तो पैन रखना, उसमें पानी डालना, गैस ऑन करना, पानी का उबाल आना, पानी के उबाल के बाद चाय पत्ती डालना. सो वी नीड टू हैव algorithmic thinking aids problem solving. Then we need to have spotting pattern. We need to see क्या पैटर्न रहा है, क्या मुझे चीनी ही पहले डालूं या मैं पत्ती भी पहले डालूं, या पत्ती पहले डालूं या चीनी पहले डालूं. One pattern which we have to follow, key skill. Then simplifying complex problems. Then coming on to the teamwork in coding education. Teamwork in coding education means being a coders, being the computer science teacher, we all know whenever we develop any software, wherein the complete team work on the different modules. Then integrated computational thinking in education. So when we understand the core of the computational thinking, then only we can proceed further. Now coming on to this, understanding AI. Why AI literacy in education is now, because we are taking a big leap. If a computer teacher is not able to, because everybody look at the computer teacher if there is some technology is there. Ma'am, I'm not able to open this. Ma'am, I'm not able to do this. Ma'am, I'm not able to make this task or do this task. They all approach the computer teacher in the school. And we are the survey server of the school. Any editing, any photo editing, any video editing, anything the computer teacher has to do. So for that reason, we need to enable first with the AI tools, AI literacy, and it empower us and our students, AI basic, AI literacy in the curriculum that we have enabled, AI literacy teaching, AI literacy tools for teachers, and assessing AI literacy. So this is how, what hurdles are there, what curriculum, how we have to inbuild. We are coming on to one by one to all the parts, but this is how we need to deal with it. So when we talk about AI history, impact, AI is ML's impact on AI today. Machine learning is the term which we know. Okay, let me ask one question here. We all know Alexa. मीनाक्षी जी आप यहाँ सुनिए, हमें बात नहीं करिए. मीनाक्षी.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, most of our audience, most of the teachers have joined from South as well. So they have this query in the chat box that they're not able to understand Hindi.
Okay, I got it. That's what I was taking care of. I'll not use Hindi.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, my dear teachers, I would like you to tell me, Alexa is a weak AI or a strong AI? Can anyone raise the hand? Alexa is a weak AI. Manju Mishra, clap for you. The first one to answer. It is right or wrong, we'll let you know. Alexa is a weak AI or strong AI? Write down in the chat box.
The participants who are raising hand will get the access of mic.
Abhilash Saxena. Why Alexa is a weak AI or a strong AI? What is your answer? Abhilash Saxena, unmute yourself. Abhilash Saxena, he left. Deepak Gupta, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Just
please
the
tell
things
me.
that you told few moments ago, that can be done using the generative AI, no? And using the prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is also based on the AI. So these tools can be easily be used with these things. These things carried easily be out with the help of these generative AIs and the AI tools.
Yes, true. Deepak, my question is Alexa weak or a strong AI? You have to give me the reason to.
Strong. Because it can easily recognize the things, can control the home security and can be easily send the thing. Several tasks it can be carried out, but just by your voice command. So that's why it is strong.
Okay. Deepak Gupta, which class you teach?
Ma'am, I take the 12th.
Class 12th you teach?
Yeah.
And which subject you teach? Computer science, IP?
No, computer science.
Computer science. Okay.
Yeah.
You be there. We'll let you know. Kalyani, would you like to answer?
Alexa is a weak AI, I feel, because it goes only according to the commands provided. So it doesn't think beyond it, or it doesn't support in other way. So as far as teaching platform, it is a weak. But for the other,
No. You're absolutely right, Kalyani. Alexa is a weak AI. We still don't have the strong AI right now.
Yeah.
If all these are weak AIs,
Yes.
Alexa work on the command. Alexa, what's say for example, I tell Alexa to play song.
Yeah.
Whatever song. Okay. So Alexa work on the data which has been
Provided.
provided to that. And Alexa work on the command. If I say Alexa, tell me the route of Gurgaon, Alexa will not be able to answer.
Yes.
Fine. So Alexa is weak AI. It is not strong AI.
Yes.
This is very important for us to understand. Okay. Now, all of you put your hand down. I will ask another question from other person. Okay. So now that we talk about AI history, I'm not going into it. It's there in the book and you all can follow. Weak and strong, we talk about. Weak AI, as far as I know, as on date, we have weak AIs only. Strong AI will be that AI where they have the capacity and capability to think on their own. That is the power which we are thinking that the robo will be there. Okay. Okay, let me have a little bit humor in it. There is one robo which is there in the cartoon, and the cartoon is very famous among the young ones. And there is a robo which has emotions also, and the child every time report to that robo that please help me every time. Very good, bang on, Hari Kumar. That is Doraemon. That is what we are planning to have. Doraemon is the ultimate robo which we are thinking to create, which has emotions, which has a solution to all the problems, and we all are working to create that Doraemons. Thank you so much for the answer. Now coming to this, machine learning impact on AI today. Now, as we all know, and we all are the computer science teachers, we all understand machine learning is the crux of the AI. Machine learning, deep learning. You can say this is a head, there is a circle. Within the circle, let me show you like this. There is a circle, within the circle, and then there is another circle. There are three circles, if I believe it's visible to you. Inside is deep learning, machine learning, and AI. So this is how it works. It works on this algorithm. Machine learning is basically what? They have been tuned and trained to collect the data, whatever they to understand that data, what they have, and to take decisions on that data and learn from that's what we say, that we learn from our mistakes, but we simply forgive and forget. But these machines have the ability to keep track of all this in a simple language we all know. Coming on to the AI ethics, exploring AI ethics. AI ethics means that I've copied the content, I pasted here, I've not given any privilege, any advantage, or any this any say any credit to that particular company. Yes, AI making life easier. That is absolutely right. And AI future is very bright. There are every day there are new tools which are coming up. Now coming on to the next, the ethics of AI. This is very much important for you to understand, for you to make your learner understand. Because right now this chat GPT is there. The kids are doing their homework. How are you impacting that? How you are telling them that this is good or this is bad? So AI impact is very bright, is very high. AI responsibility, effects of automation, bias, privacy versus the innovation. Now the kids are not ready to innovate because they are having that they'll write the answer, they'll not write anything, they'll get it and copy it. So the moral duty of the teacher who make a significant checking programs or checking schedules, that they must be able to know that this particular code is from Google, or this particular how they have copied or not, because you have to restrict that website too so that they don't copy from there. Ethical AI for the trust, yes, we have to use. Now coming around to how we need to boost the learning, AI curriculum development, fostering student tech thinking, partnering tech for students, promoting AI ethics. This is all we need to integrate in our day-to-day life. This is all we need to integrate. I'm a teacher of a class 12. I'm teaching students a computer science and a Python and MySQL, and I'm training them for the future. We need to tell them that how you have to, maybe some tools which is not in the syllabus, but that is my moral duty, being a computer science teacher, to make them understand. Maybe most of you have this subject AI in your class 9th and 10th. How to foster student thinking, partnering tech for students, promoting AI ethics. So we need to see how we need to equip the students for the AI future. Now, NEP 2020, transforming. I'm just relating it here because why we are studying, why we are focusing, why we are preparing our computer science teachers for that principle is the reason here. NEP 2020 key principle says that we need to enhance the India's education system, and we need to use the technology for the better learning. We need to support multilingualism. We need to boost skills for life, reforming student growth, inclusive education for all. So this we can integrate only with the help of the technology, and with the technology advancement, we can take it further with the AI. Now, coming on to this, let me show you one thing how we are integrating it. Incorporating in the techie, we have aligned that how, what is the core meaning of the computational thinking, how computational thinking strategies is for all, how we can align it. So, we need to plan something which is a kind of a, say, box. In the foundational stage, the CBSC or the NEP has coined one term, NCF has coined one term, sorry, that is known as Jadui Pitara. Now, we have to create that Jadui Pitara in our technology too, wherein we have to give them the hands-on learning fun. We need to give them some creative things. We need to give them some creative evaluation so that we can evaluate their skills as per their creativity, as per their involvement, as per their engagement. We have so many tools in this. So let's see about this, how much we have. In grade 1, it's Paint, Tiny Tech, Paint 2, Tiny Tech 2, Paint 3, Doc, Slides, Doc, Canva in 6. Then grade 7, we have Canva and MySQL. And grade 2, we have MySQL and Canva video editing. So these tools are there and inbuilt with the techie software. Now, coming on to this, we understand that, and now let's take a look on this. Then we'll proceed further in detail for the computer science teachers, for the be specific. Let us understand what does this want to say. And I want every one of you to please listen it carefully, because I will be asking few questions based on this.
The fear of dark magic always looms over Avora. This is terrifying. What are we supposed to do at this point?
Ankita, is it audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is audible.
Okay, let's listen.
The fear of dark magic always looms over Avora. This is terrifying. What are we supposed to do at this point? I believe I know a way out. It's technology and magic. We need to secure Avora. And how exactly will we do that? Blockchain. Sounds so complicated. I will tell you all about it. It's the best way to secure Avora. What can we do with this secure system? A blockchain has a lot of blocks connected to each other, and these blocks can store information inside them. By definition, it is a network of blocks that store some information. These blocks are decentralized and secure. What do you mean by decentralized and secure? To understand it better, let us take an example. Imagine a class of 10 students. Each student has a block in their computer that stores the marks of all the students. Here, instead of them being stored in a central file, it is distributed among all the students. And this is how decentralization works. It means everyone owns the file and has complete information. So blocks of 10 students together create a blockchain network. It is also called a peer-to-peer network system. Let's say after the final exam, a student tries to change his marks in his block from 70 to 90. But since everyone has a copy of the marks in their own block, 9 files show the marks as 70 and 1 file shows it as 90. This means someone has tried to manipulate the marks, and soon the student is caught. So in a blockchain, if anyone tries to change the information, others can catch them as they all have the same information. Blockchain sounds like a very safe technology. It is safer than your spells. Hey, they are not that unsafe. Anyway, do blockchains have any more benefits? They sure do. Let me tell you about some. Blockchain creates a trustless system. For example, if a person wants to buy a book, they can contact the seller directly and make the payment. Since this information is now available to everyone on the blockchain network, the seller has to ensure that the buyer receives the book. So Konji, is blockchain sticking in your head? Blockchain is such a magical technology.
Oh, thank you.
So, ma'am,
Konji.
add on to you here, we have these two magnificent characters, Mel and Konji. Where Mel is the robot and Konji the bizarre child, this bizarre. So they are having a conversation in between them in Abora, which is their space. And this will continue. This is the submersive environment that we are providing to each class. So the student will grow with these cartoon characters. Ma'am, you can continue with this.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ankita, for explaining really well. Because, see, this is the way right now. Okay, I would like to ask one question from the audience. That do you know what is manga? Priyanka, computer science teachers. What is manga? What is anime?
What is? Ma'am, pardon for your
Manga.
NLP. Banga, so I'm not clear, but NLP, I know it is reading of neurons in the mind as we go.
Anime.
Anime
Okay,
means
manga.
just to move the pictures here and there. Through PowerPoint, we do the animations and transitions we do, na? The same things we can do in this also. I suppose. I'm not very clear.
No. See, manga right now, if anybody has answer, Anisha Gupta? Anisha Gupta, you have
Yes,
raised
ma'am.
your hand.
Manga comics sort of something like that.
Clap for you, clap for you, clap for you. Anisha, you are absolutely right. Right now, I am not sure what is happening in the south, but I am very sure about the north. In the north region, I've touched. I was there in the Aurangabad till that area. Every teenager has a big fascination towards these manga and animated movies. Yes or no? How many of you say yes? Type yes in the chat box. If you are relative, if you have any interaction, you're a computer science teacher. No idea. Get an idea. Talk to your students. Yes, Japanese anime. Yes. Jyoti ji, aapne haath, you have raised your hand, Jyoti Pandey. You would like to say something? Jyoti ma'am, you would like to say something?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Ma'am, manga. Good evening, ma'am. The manga
Yeah.
is a type of Japanese comic at animation movie. We are defined to the students. Maybe the students know about that, but sometimes they will be confused for that. But basically, it's the Japan. It is come from the Japanese. The Japanese word is there. The manga.
Yes, absolutely right. Jyoti, 100 points to you. See, it's like our Chacha Chaudhary only, but right now, there is a generation. There is a generation, and they are shifting towards it. When they're trying to relate everything with these anime, and you don't believe they are now buying clothes with that characters. Naruto, they talk about Naruto, the family of the Naruto and the character Naruto. So now why this animation have been a part of our life is since the time Chacha Chaudhary was there, the first animation, and I believe the animation started a long time ago. So it's like having everybody relatable to that particular context. So here, as we see these two characters in the books, which are explaining each and every concept here. Now, coming on to the computer science teachers, computer science subject, I would like to know what is blockchain and what these two boys were able to explain you properly. I need a hands from a computer science teachers. I'm just relating it. Priyanka raised a hand. Priyanka, answer. Priyanka, no, you have answered.
I think this is a type of cyber security which we give. Cyber security, what we are using previously also. This is encryption, description of codes and what I think.
Don't
Encryption.
think. Just relate it what these two characters have said.
This is actually they are protecting their information. We used to have the cyber crimes often. So they are just relating to this only. And encryption or decryption of the codes they will do.
Okay. Blockchain is decentralized way stores data in blocks. Good, Shamila. Nice. I got one more answer. Blockchain is transparent system that allows us for the sharing of information with a business network. So we are getting the answers now. Decentralized database, transparent the system, perfectly fine. So blockchain is basically decentralized database wherein we have a collective information. This is a very common terminologies nowadays, big data, blockchain, all these terms. Being a computer science teacher, we should be aware of, and we should share this with our students. Now to understand more about AI, now to understand more about how to go with it. Let us start with, because the career is in the AI basics for future issues, boosting AI critical skills. I'll not go in deep into it. This is what I've written, and I would just want to uh, give one basic that you need to give the AI literacy. That's why CBSE has started from class 6th onward. The coding has to be there from the basic class only. Why all these changes are there? Because technology is changing at a very fast speed, and that's what we have seen. Now, engaging story we have seen, fun science projects, creative art, craft, and drama activities for teamwork, nature walks. So all this, let me come on to. I am just pausing the sharing right now, and I would like you to. Just a minute. I'm opening one more. Let me clear all the doubts here. How it works. How exactly AI work. Let us see this video here. Is this audible, Ankita?
YouTube पे वॉइस कमांड देकर वीडियो सर्च करना हो या सोशल मीडिया पे रील्स को देखते हुए आपकी स्क्रीन पे एक ही तरह की रील्स का आना हो, चैट जीपीटी से अपने लिए कंटेंट जनरेट करना हो.
Just a minute. It's in Hindi.
Yes, it's audible, ma'am. You can continue with.
No, but it's in Hindi, Ankita. As you stated that there are teachers, those who are from the south, they're not in this. Actually, I'll give you this video. Those who are the Hindi people, they can listen. It's a very good video in which you will be able to understand AI very well. I believe this.
Picture this, a machine that could organize your cupboard just as you like it, or serve every member of the house a customized cup of coffee. Makes your day easier.
Is it audible? Ankita, is it audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is completely audible.
Yeah, let's start. Let's start from the beginning. Now, this is very important for us to understand the concept behind why AI is so important, and then we'll take it further.
Picture this, a machine that could organize your cupboard just as you like it, or serve every member of the house a customized cup of coffee. Makes your day easier, doesn't it? These are the products of artificial intelligence. But why use the term artificial intelligence? Well, these machines are artificially incorporated with human-like intelligence to perform tasks as we do. This intelligence is built using complex algorithms and mathematical functions. But AI may not be as obvious as in the previous examples. In fact, AI is used in smartphones, cars, social media feeds, video games, banking, surveillance, and many other aspects of our daily life. The real question is, what does an AI do at its core? Here is a robot we built in our lab, which is now dropped onto a field. In spite of a variation in lighting, landscape, and dimensions of the field, the AI robot must perform as expected. This ability to react appropriately to a new situation is called generalized learning. The robot is now at a crossroad, one that is paved and the other rocky. The robot must determine which path to take based on the circumstances. This portrays the robot's reasoning ability. After a short stroll, the robot now encounters a stream that it cannot swim across. Using the plank provided as an input, the robot is able to cross this stream. So, our robot uses the given input and finds the solution for a problem. This is problem solving. These three capabilities make the robot artificially intelligent. In short, AI provides machines with the capability to adapt, reason, and provide solutions. Well, now that we know what AI is, let's have a look at the two broad categories an AI is classified into. Weak AI, also called narrow AI, focuses solely on one task. For example, AlphaGo is a maestro of the game Go, but you can't expect it to be even remotely good at chess. This makes AlphaGo a weak AI. You might say Alexa is definitely not a weak AI, since it can perform multiple tasks. Well, that's not really true. When you ask Alexa to play Despacito, it picks up the keywords play and Despacito and runs a program it is trained to. Alexa cannot respond to a question it isn't trained to answer. For instance, try asking Alexa the status of traffic from work to home. Alexa cannot provide you this information, as she is not trained to. And that brings us to our second category of AI, strong AI. Now, this is much like the robots that only exist in fiction as of now. Ultron from Avengers is an ideal example of a strong AI. That's because it's self-aware and eventually even develops emotions. This makes the AI's response unpredictable. You must be wondering, well, how is artificial intelligence different from machine learning and deep learning? We saw what AI is. Machine learning is a technique to achieve AI, and deep learning, in turn, is
This is what I was trying to share in terms of this paper, that this is how our brain works, this is how this AI works.
subset of machine learning. Machine learning provides a machine with the capability to learn from data and experience through algorithms. Deep learning does this learning through ways inspired by the human brain. This means through deep learning, data and patterns can be better perceived. Ray Kurzweil, a well-known futurist, predicts that by the year 2045, we would have robots as smart as humans. This is called the point of singularity. Well, that's not all. In fact, Elon Musk predicts that the human mind and body will be enhanced by AI implants, which would make us partly cyborgs. So, here's a question for you. Which of the below AI projects don't exist yet? A. An AI robot with citizenship. B. A robot with a muscular skeletal system. C. AI that can read its owner's emotions. D. AI that develops emotions over time. Give it a thought and leave your answers in the comment section below. 3.
Can you write the answers? Those who are listening to it. There is a recent development which has happened. B, B, D, B, D, B, B, D, B, D, B. All are correct. So, recently, this day before yesterday, I've seen that a robo with a muscular skeleton, they are trying to launch. But till day before yesterday, the B option was the correct answer. But now they are trying to make, and this is again, so if I ask which of the following below A does not exist yet, now we have to answer all of the above. They are, there is no such, they all exist right now. All of above are existing right now. Now, coming on to, I'm just sharing. Yes. Yes, that was there, but it's just a try. I've just read the news. I've not checked into it, but yes, that happened. Now coming on to this, now I am taking you to the new things. Now I want you to learn some tools which are based on AI. I know you all are computer science teachers. There is so much of work pressure for you, and I want you to train you to help other teachers. So I will be sharing few tools to you which you can further share with your school teachers, with your colleagues in your school, so that they can empower themselves, they can equip themselves with the technology. And because technology is an enabler which help you to grow more effectively and efficiently. Now coming on to this, let's see here. Let's start with this. I'm not going to this. Let us talk about, as we all know, the fastest thing which has grown. You all are computer science teachers. Please note it down. Take a snapshot of it. The fastest thing which has reached 100 million users in 2 months is ChatGPT. See the power of AI. See the ease which everyone got from every field. Either it's a teacher or a cook or a trainer or a executive, everyone has used this. Now coming on to this, let's have few tools, open generative AI tools for the text, that is Google's Bard. It's now being writing music, designing clothes, Deep Coder, Mid Journey, Adobe's Firefly. So all these tools are there right now. Let us talk about this particular thing. Will we need schools? Yes, we do. We will be, because there will be a structured environment that will teach discipline, time management, problem solving skills. So there is no hurry, no worry. Now coming on to this, let's see few tools here.
Well, friends, through its ability to personalize, engage, and streamline learning, artificial intelligence, AI, is revolutionizing educational settings. Various forms of artificial intelligence are finding their way into classrooms with the goal of bettering students' educational experiences. 1. Personalized learning. By analyzing data from each learner, AI algorithms may design unique learning programs. What this implies is that students...
Let me tell you, this particular video has been made with AI only. I just gave the text and this complete video has been created. Let me shift to the, because you all are AI teachers, I'm just shifting it to the new tools. How many of you know about quizzes? Type yes if yes. How many of you have worked in quizzes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, fine. Only one no, rest yes. Okay. I'm telling you, you write down the name if you want to create a quiz, online quizzes, which has the capability and capacity to check and to give you the answers then and there and to have the analysis. Please try this quizzes. Now coming on to the next. This is Adobe Firefly. We can create so many things. Let's see here. This is Mid Journey. Just see, it's a complete video of the website. What is Mid Journey? It's generative AI tools which convert natural language text to images. It creates beautiful images. How it works? We can select the language. example of images, whatever prompt you give, whatever prompt you have, and then it will be there. See the prompt and you got the answers. How to use Midjourney? I just want all of you to have your pen and paper, because whatever tools I've shared with you, one is quizzes, one is Midjourney, one is Adobe Firefly. All these will effectively help you in your day-to-day life. Next is, this is Firefly images, a cat on a laptop. Very beautiful images you can get. Yes, there are few freemiums, there are few not, so this is there. Now coming on to this, we have Slides Go. Slides Go is the tool which help you to create presentations. And there is one more tool called presentations.ai, which help you to create presentations. Let us try this once. How many of you are aware of these tools, AI tools? Mohini said, I knew this. Presentation AI, Chitra said. Gamma. Yes, Gamma is superb. Yes, but Gamma is a paid one. You have to, after few presentations, it's a paid one. Fine. So all of you, I assume that you all have used it. You all know about it. I'm getting the answer. Gemini is there. I used Gamma and Presentation AI. Knew about quizzes in Chat GPT. Okay. Gemini. Okay, fine. Okay, let's shift to the next tool. There are so many tools.
Well, friends, let us venture into the world of AI tools that are revolutionizing the education sector. First on our list is Squirrel AI. This adaptive learning platform provides personalized tutoring for students. Based on each student's learning style and knowledge gaps, Squirrel AI crafts a unique learning path, making sure no concept is left ungrasped. Next, we have Thinkster Math, an AI tool designed to improve math skills. By analyzing students' problem-solving methods, Thinkster Math provides feedback and assigns tasks tailored to each individual. Well, friends, let us venture into the world of AI.
Whatever tools have been mentioned in this, just keep note of it. I know you all know so many tools, but there are some tools which are in addition to it. So just keep a note of it, because they all are very helpful. And this particular video has been created with the help of these tools only.
AI tools that are revolutionizing the education sector. First, well, friends, let us venture into the world of AI tools that are revolutionizing the education sector. First on our list is Squirrel AI. This adaptive learning platform provides personalized mentoring for students. Based on each student's learning style and knowledge gaps, Squirrel AI crafts a unique learning path, making sure no concept is left ungrasped. Next, we have Thinkster Math, an AI. Well, friends, let us venture into the world of AI tools that are
Hanging something is there. Okay. Now let's
Ma'am,
see
I'll
here.
take 1 moment. For
Ah.
all the participants who are asking for the attendance link, we are dropping a link for the registration. Kindly fill up your correct name with the name of the school, your correct details for the certification. So it would be dropped in the chat box. We're sharing the link here.
Thank you so much, Ankita. Now, these are the 5 AI chatbots. ChatGPT, we all are aware of. Gemini, I have already seen, but I have not seen anybody writing about Hugging Face, Perplexity, and Claude. As far as my experience, I really appreciate Claude and Perplexity. Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried? Any one of you have ever tried Perplexity? Vivo One I 2011. Unmute, Ankita. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm heard about it on the internet and I'm using it, and it's a very close to perfectness due to answers
Yes.
as compared to the Google.
Yes, exactly. Because Perplexity, what it does, it take and it filters the data, collect the from Google's. Because what happened when we search into Google's, it gives you 14 lakh, 14 crore, so many websites. But it collect the data, and for example, if you want to search for, let's see here. Let's see the demonstration here, so that those who are not aware of, let us make them understand what it is. Give me any topic. Anyone can give me any topic. You have to go to perplexityai.com, and whenever you ask anything from that, say for example, I want to know robo with human like, that is the curiosity which I have to ask. Sorry. Do we have? Let's have this question from it. Yes. This is the video which I have seen. Human-like muscles. My question was flesh. If you remember, the question was that the robo with the flesh. So that's not there. Yes, but we do have human-like muscles, like the joints, all the knee joints and everything. So it gives you the precise answer. Lower limb robo hand and arm, robotics, artificial muscles, biohybrid robots. So see here, the this particular tool will help you to give you the precise answer which you are looking for. Yes, Vivo I 2011. What you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat the question?
The question is already written. Do we have robot with human-like muscle?
No, ma'am. Exactly not same, but they are working like same.
No, it's like muscles are there because we have robotic arm which work like arm. So, but we don't have a flesh. The question there which I asked that time, that is the robo there with the human flesh. ये जो mask होता, this particular flesh. So that was the question. That way the B answer was correct. Okay, now coming on to this, you can ask any question. See, the sources have been mentioned, answer has been given, and it is close to perfection. That what right now we have discussed. And this is very good tool to know anything, any topic, any relevance topic, anything. Now coming on to this, Claude. Claude is again a good tool. Now let's go to the presentation again. I don't know how many of you are aware of the tools. Now let me talk to you regarding this tool called Eduate. So many teachers will approach to you, ma'am, please tell me chat GPT, how to use it. I'll come to that. You need to train them how to be a prompt engineer. Now Eduate, now let's go and see what it is. Eduate is a very nice lesson plan, instructional planning tool and a query pod, which I personally recommend and tell my teachers you can use it. See here, Eduate. You can open it. I would like to share here whatever tools you are using, web tools, always have one single email ID which can be used to open that. And don't mention that email ID in your accounts, in your personal CVs or so. This you have to remember always. Now see here, there are so many options. Informative object, independent practice, cooperative learning, gamification. For example, I want to create a bingo game and I want to create it for the class 6 to 8 middle school for science, and I'm teaching them the digestive system. This is the button called enhance. Whatever you will write, it will write in a proper way. Student will be able to understand the structure and function of digestive system, including the role of each organ in the process of breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. This is very much difficult for me to create a bingo or the any activity to have the gamification in my classroom. And now I'll click on the green button. I'll say add to workplace and see, I have this bingo with me. And this, a printout can be taken, call sheet review can be given, all the questions are there, the students have to answer, student has to do. So this is within 5 seconds, you are ready with your this. Now, if I want to have a assessment, I don't want to go for a planning, independent practice, I just want to have a test or any informative object on particular this. I want to have a rubrics to check that. What I will do, I'll click on rubric and I'll click downstairs, down this. I'll say add to workplace. Now just see here. I will be having all the rubrics, understanding the structure, 3 points. Those who are able to identify most organs, 2 points. 1 point to be limited identification. So now there are areas wherein we can assess the child. It is very difficult for us to create. How many of you were aware of this tool? You all are computer science teacher. Teachers must be looking at you. Teachers must be following you. They must be coming to you. You can give them. This will help them to write their lesson plan, create their all teaching learning material in a very simple and very quick manner. So here, but yes, you have to customize it as per your syllabus, as per your area, as per the nature of your students, as your learners. How many of you are aware of it? Can I have a yes or no? Anjali said no. Only Julie was aware of. No, no, no. I got so many no. Till date, I got only 5 yes. Just now. Okay. So mission successful. I'm able to give you one tool which not only help you to create, but that will help you to help others too being a computer science teachers. So if you want to create a vocabulary list, you just write it, give it to the students. Anything which you feel like the data is here and you can give it to your students, and this will help you to create your lesson plans very effectively. You can create a lesson plan in 3 seconds. Yes, you have to customize it as per your requirement. As say, I want to create a lesson plan based on the same topic. These are 5 E's lesson plan format, and I will have the teacher activity and everything. And I'm adding it to the workplace. Now I'll be getting a lesson plan here. See, engage, grade 6 to 8. I can be specific to the class also. Digestion mystery box. So this is all we require. This is all is there. The only thing which we require is the access to this, and this is not, there is no hidden cost in it, and you can get a very good advantage out of it. There is one more tool called QueryPod. This is also very nice tool, very effective tool for our teachers. You just have to enter your details. You have to log in here with your previous account. Now I have this. You can create material. You can create a lesson plan. This is very effective tool. These tools are very useful, which you can utilize in your day-to-day life to make your life easy as well as your partners, your colleagues. Now coming on to this. So I've just added few tools just to enhance that how you can empower you and yourself and your teammates or your colleagues. Now coming on to this, after these tools, I would like you to know about few tools, because being a teacher, it is very much essential for us to know how to write our emails. There is an email tool called Polite Post. It will write emails for you very easily. It has the ability to write an email for you. And then we have Eduate QueryPod. I have already shared with you. PHET. Now this is very effective tool which you must share with your. How many of you have seen this tool? PHET. Type yes if you have ever seen. PHET is a very effective tool for understanding mathematics and science. If you have not seen, if you have not used, if you have not shown it to your science and mathematics teachers, that means you're missing it something. It has the simulations which has the content. Say for example, I want to share mean. I want to teach, and this is there in the class. Mean, share and balance, ready-made solution. If you have a smart board in your class, if you have a projector in your class, if you have a TV in your class, you can able to show this very easily without any cost, without anything. Level out, distribute, fair, share, balance point. Balance point. Now what it is? Now how to balance it? Number of balls. 3, 2, 2. This is a playway method. Now what is the average kick distance? Now I have to check it here. Now this is how you can help the other teachers by telling this tool. This is very effective tool. I'm just sharing it in the chat box too. See here. It's over from my side. I have shared. Now I would like to conclude with this, that we have the integration of all the technology which is helpful for a student at a very basic age, that is in the classroom, class 1, class 2, and to build their skills, their computational thinking skills, with the help of our very innovative, well articulated book called Techie, the computer science syllabus. So I have not gone deep into making you understand the concept of neural network or NLP and everything, because this is not the single class. This is a big course which we have to do. My motto was to relate you with the tools, as well as to introduce you with the tools which are relevant in the market right now and which will be useful for you and for your friends. My motto was to relate you with the book called Techie and the complete curriculum syllabus. And that's how I started. That designing is the age, and that's what we have designed, an integrated curriculum which will support you in the use of these. When you use these books, you will be able to implement your classroom transactions at a very ease, because each and every student will get the login ID, and you will be able to trace their performance in a very effective manner. Now there is one more hand of Vivo i2011. Yeah, tell me.
I have facing one problem during the teaching 9th and 10th class.
Yeah.
Our school gives only 3 lectures to complete the course. So it is sufficient for that?
See, this is a very basic problem with all the computer science teachers. As far as the curriculum hours has been assigned, 3 lectures are okay. You may shift it to 2 theory, 1 practical, or 1 theory, 1 practical, because the complete syllabus has been made like this. That because I was part of the ICT curriculum when it was in the process, and I knew it. It's a very difficult task for NCRT to design such thing, because India has a variety of say different variety. A Meghalaya student is also a CBSE student and reading NCRT book. A student from far east is also have to follow that same curriculum. As far as the planning is then done, the number of hours allotted to that particular course can be completed with the 3 lectures per week. But this is all school centric, area centric, learner centric. If my students are not aware of the technology and there is a deep need of having more classes, Then being a computer science teacher, you need to have a discussion with your principal that, ma'am, this is the current scenario and I need some extra hours so that you can do. It's not a big problem. I hope I've answered.
Definitely, ma'am. We have one more hand, but before that, I would definitely love to tell you all that whatever ma'am had spoken about right now, we might be assuming that how will we put forward in our classrooms, right? So when ma'am was talking about techie, this techie is just for computer science. There were other teachers asking for their own subjects as well. So teachers, do not worry about it. We have technology in each and every subject, either it be math, science, GK, any subject you name it, English, we have AI in that. And this AI is coming with a lot of phygital solution. When I talk about phygital, who will tell me what is phygital? You can raise your hands. Our team will give you the access to speak. Teachers, what is phygital solution? Jyoti ma'am?
Sometime actually we see that the student have some fear to take select computer science in class 11. Up to 10th it might be compulsory all the NCRT schools, but in class 11th students maybe sometime they fear about that. So what can we do that? How does it work? What work by the computer teacher should we do for the remove this fear in the student's mind?
Bhavna ma'am, this question is definitely for you.
See, for that reason, what subject you have in your class 10? 402?
No, ma'am,
Class
165.
10.
165.
Okay. 165. How much you are in connect with your students? The problem with a computer science teacher is that you're not able to engage your learners with you well. You focus because you all have, I know being a computer science teacher that we have so many tasks which are aligned for us as a computer science teachers. So to give that particular feel to all the students, what you have to do, you have to have a strategy and you have to talk to your principal that, ma'am, please allow me from April only, start from class 9, building that concept. That's what I told you right now, how important AI it is. If you will not learn this right now, there will be no space for you if you want to be a teacher in 2027.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, not enable yourself. So for that reason, you have to tell your student, when you give them the projects, engage them in the projects rather than engaging them in the theories.
Okay. Yeah, it's working. It's working. I'll try it. Thank
If you
you
will
so
give
much.
them some project, give them the specified time bound project. Let me give you a hint here. What we did, I'll share that is a website, international competition of a website development, a complete research team. Around 30 students of my school have participated and we have won the first position, a website creation. It's a very difficult task.
Okay.
We did all together. So it is all how you curate, but start from 9th and 10th. And then show them the way, and then they'll come and join the computer science.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for the concern.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So I can see a few responses in the chat box as well from Vinod sir, from Bushra ma'am, and from Kavita ma'am, from Anjali ma'am. Yes, digital is definitely physical plus digital. Ma'am, can I take this opportunity, Bhavna ma'am?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So, Poonam ma'am and Revati ma'am, your question is regarding physical learning or to Bhavna ma'am? Okay, so let me just take it forward. So this workshop that we have organized today is not just about computer. It is about AI. It is about integrating computational thinking and AI literacy that the company named YOLO EdTech, for which you have the product Techie is doing. So we have multi-dimensional products where we have the apps, we have the labs, we have the books, we have a lot of digital component. Book is just 30% of what you are getting in the classroom. We are actually empowering the child. We are for the holistic development of a child. Also, our core ideology, we believe that the learning is always in 3 steps: accelerate, amplify, and achieve. When I talk about accelerate, the learning should be fast track. Amplify, the learning should be in deepening experiences, it should be enhancing, so that the last step should be achieved. That is, achieve. How to achieve the goals and the full potential of the child. So this is how our ideology works. So we have GK, we have mathematics, we have EBS, we have science, we have many other subjects as well with us. If anybody have any question regarding it, you can definitely ask it right now.
They're able to understand everything.
I guess, I definitely guess. So I'll just take one more moment here. So if I talk about curriculum offerings, so teachers, I do have computer science, which is techie, that ma'am had already spoken about for the computational thinking and the coding skills. Then we have spoken English, which is scholastic program, for so that you know communication is the key right now in today's globalized society. So we are focusing on all the essential speaking skills. So LSRW are being focused and practiced each day in the classroom. Then we have mathematics with the name of Imagine, wherein you are having the mathematical concepts in the real world situations as well. You can apply those mathematical concepts there. Then we have GK. GK is with the name of Aware. Why aware? Because this program encourages curiosity and awareness, fostering a long life love for learning. It should never stop for the students. And you know, in Aware, we always keep updating you on the current affairs as well. Then we do have other subjects like science, social science, which are completely aligned with NEP 2020 and NCF 2023 guidelines, incorporating hands-on experiments, case studies, critical discussion, encouraging students to think deeply about the world. Then we have environmental sciences for having importance of sustainability issues and develop solution to preserve our world for the future generation. So this was all that we are having. And the concept we are following is completely like storytelling format, animated videos, interactive digital platforms we have here. So Poonam ma'am and Revati ma'am, I can see your hand raising. Do you want to ask something here? You want to make our session interactive? You can unmute yourself here. Yes, Farana ma'am.
Ma'am, regarding these spoken skills and then to make the lessons interesting in English language, we need the sessions. That is for making the
Definitely we are
PowerPoint
going to arrange it.
presentation. Yes, ma'am. We need
Definitely
it,
we are going to
madam.
arrange
And
it.
then
Yes, ma'am.
really very thankful to Bhavna, madam. Super explanation, and you are equally in part to her. We are very much thankful to you people.
Thank you so much, teachers, for your cooperation.
Excuse me,
On such
ma'am.
a short notice, you all have joined us. Bhavna ma'am, you were trying to say something.
I'm just saying thank you, and thank you to the team YOLO. Thank you to Ankita for collaborating well with the team, with me, with all the participants. And it was just an awakening session that this is a time for you to rise high being a computer science teacher, because now you have to hold that baton. And then you have to take your whole school to follow that. Yes, somebody was.
Ma'am, once again, ma'am. Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm Revati.
Yeah.
It's very useful for me. Then I ask one thing. I want to ask one thing, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
My school are around the rural area students. coming to school. It's a purpose still they can't understand still. So how can I explain to them that to rural area parents because they are uneducated? So many ways I explain it by the directing method and also in written way and also the making mobile also message through. But some parents not important to this. So how can I implicate it?
See, this is all about your pedagogies. This is not this. This is all about your pedagogies. What kind of teaching methodology you are using in your classroom. So, Revati, for you, let me tell you, my school is also in a rural area. Maybe your school is in South India, my school is in North India. So here also the problem remains same. Either a parent is from South India or from North India. Parent is parent, but you need to take that particular. You need to understand your learner first. That what your learner is expecting from you. If you will go and give the lecture and just tell them, no, you have to do this. I told you, I taught you like this. They will never be able to understand. Today
Okay.
have just used the class point with you. That is a new thing for you. Maybe you won't imagine that I don't have smart boards in my school. I have one projector in on one floor, and this is how we are managing with the technology. So the thing is this: what teaching methodology, which pedagogy would you like to invest to train the students in the computer science? You need to have an inquiry based learning. You have to have a project based learning pedagogy. These two pedagogies you have to implement, and for this reason I've just now told you two tools, QReport and Eduate. You take the example. Maybe everybody's not Einstein. So yes, there is an AI. Any teacher from class KG to class 12, they can use these tools to create their lesson plans more interesting, more child-centric, not the teacher-centric. So when this is the same common problem. If I'll open the mic for everybody, every five these teachers, 600 teachers will say, yes, we are facing the same problem. No cooperation because the parents are busy. They don't have the time. So we need to plan such strategies. For this, I believe Ankita will have one more session on the pedagogies so that we will let you know how to plan your classroom transitions. It is not important what you are teaching. It is important how you are teaching. The student will learn automatically without any effort if your methodology is correct.
Thank you so much, Bhavna ma'am. All the participants who have questions for the certification, you all will get the certificate on your WhatsApp within 3 days from today. So kindly update your details correctly. Whatever name you are typing there should be correct. Your WhatsApp number should be correct. Your school should be correct. So we would be posting your certificates on your WhatsApp within 3 days. Any other questions?
So
you can raise hands.
May I have a permission to leave the class?
Thank you so much, Bhavna ma'am, for such an insightful session, for making it super productive for the teachers and for helping us to explore new tools in today's generation. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
So teachers, I hope that certification process is clear. I can see in the chat box. Happy weekend to everybody.